Hi everybody and welcome in. This is Jackie. Today is March the 1st. So here we have already gone into the third month of the year. And yeah, spring is right around the corner. So that's good news for everyone that is pretty much tired of having winter. So I wanted to try a reading here with this new deck that I just got, and I think this is the African Goddess. So pictures on here, like beautiful beautiful pictures, and yeah, I just wanted to try it out for this week and see how this deck works. So let's pull some cards here for March 1st. Tomorrow is the new moon in Pisces, so if you have missed that reading, I did that and posted it on February 28th, so yesterday, and you can check that out if you are so inclined. All right, so this would be yeah, this would be our last day with the Aquarius moon. All right, so let's see. We'll pull 3 cards here and we'll see what messages are coming up here. And like I said, I think this is called the African Goddess or African Goddesses. Just one sec here and I'll check that out for sure. It is African Goddess Rising is what this is, okay? All right. Okay, so our first cards here. This one is Celestial Alignment. So like I said, the imagery on these cards is just fantastic, like some really beautiful colors in here. Then we have Self-Sabotage. So I talk about really beautiful colors, and then we get all dark in this card, but still a very beautiful card. Then we have Miracles. All right. So Celestial Alignment, to me, you know, if you wanted to put it in the context of actual stars and astrology and all that, I mean, by all means. But I do see this as a sense of, you know, everyone's saying, you know, oh, the stars have to be aligned for this to happen and that to happen and the other thing. So yeah, in that sense, this may have been something that you have been going through at one point. It's like, no, things just aren't aligned yet. You know, the stars haven't aligned up for me yet. I can't go forward. Or it's like you have the golden touch and everything is just, you know, turning to gold for you. So for some of you, yeah, you have you've been having a really great time. Things are really falling into place for you. Others, and maybe not so much. Okay, there is a strong feeling of love and emotion here within this card. I do see all the colors of the rainbow, so that does remind me of some type of blessing or like some piece of magic, okay, is going to happen here for you. Then we have self-sabotage, and of course, you know, we are our own worst enemy. So this to me is very much what this card is talking about. All right, it's that ego mind that gets in the way, and you know, for whatever reason, we just listen to the ego, and we don't listen to the intuition or the positive affirmations we've been trying. So yeah, I want something great and fantastic, but oh well, maybe I don't deserve it. I haven't done enough work in that area or whatnot. So yeah, you got that self-sabotage going on there. So then we have miracles. So to me, okay, you got some blessings over here in the past, and then in the future coming up, you got the card of miracles. So in between that, you have a self-sabotage sandwich here. So I kind of feel that for some of you, it may very well be, like I said, things falling into place, and then it's like, oh my God, everything is going too good. That the other shoe must be ready to drop, or I'm going to do something to screw this up, and whatever, and you kind of fall into the well there. But the universe is saying, something, like, you're doing just fine. Keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing. All of these little miracles, they're going to start showing themselves. So just because you don't see anything right at the moment doesn't mean that things aren't in the works, right? Celestial alignment. All right, so let's pull some cards here on these, and let's see what's coming up. So March 1st. So we got celestial alignment. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the King of Wands and the Five of Swords here. Yeah, with that Knight of Swords and the King of Wands, I'm kind of getting a sense here where some of you you're not wanting to push the envelope here. Maybe you want to stay a little bit hidden. You don't think things are going to work out for you. Five of Swords, scared of hearing some truth, scared of hearing that, oh yes, your ego is right, and you're not going to have good things happen to you. So it's like within these three cards here, like it's like there's another sandwich. Okay, you're all ready to go here. You got this King of Wands, you've got this passion and this creative energy. You want to get moving, and then on either side of it, it's like, well, I don't know. I really don't know what I should be doing here. So with that celestial alignment, you're kind of feeling, well, maybe this just isn't the right time. Maybe things aren't lined up for me. So yeah, there's that ego again. You're listening to the ego. So don't do that. Okay. So then we come to self-sabotage, and like I said, that is where I'm seeing a lot of ego in there, and it's not the ego that is saying, yes, you're really good, go for this, This is the ego that says, no, you're not good enough, don't continue on, stay stuck, and then you won't get hurt. Okay? So let's see, what is self-sabotage? All right, so Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Devil. Yeah, it's like you want to move forward, but again, that devil energy it's popping up here. Like, to me, that's ego, right? And in a lot of the tarot, you will see the devil called ego. So yeah, absolutely, you are your own worst enemy at this point. You're not believing things are going to happen in a prosperous way for you. It feels like, well, what's the point of making any plans? What I want is not going to come towards me anyway, so why don't I just, call it a day? Like, that's really the sensation that I'm getting here. Let's see, what else have we got? All right, Queen of Swords, Emperor, and Justice. Yeah. Okay, so three big cards here. Queen of Swords, Emperor, and Justice. What I feel here is to turn this energy around really is be committed to something that you enjoy. What is it that you want to do? Have that strong conviction, the confidence, and follow through with it here. You're going to get more balance and more justice in your life if you follow through with something. All right. You've got these great ideas, and you're talking to yourself, and yes, this is what I want to do. And then, that self-sabotage comes in and says, well, no, that's, it's just going to blow you right out of the water. But don't listen to the ego, okay? Have strength here within yourself. Be this emperor, and absolutely, things are going to level out here, okay? You're going to go from, like, way down here, like, you're going to start traveling up the spiral, and then things are going to start leveling out, and you're going to be on a little more firmer ground. You're going to feel like you're on a little more firmer ground, so that you can really get your bearings, and then, do another jump start there. So to me, this is looking good. Just don't listen to the ego. That seems to be a really big thing in this reading here so far. So let's pull some cards here on miracles and see what this is talking about. This has something to do with, I want to say, some new beginning or some new perception that's happening here. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, Star, Empress. All right, so yeah, this is either within your work or your family life. I kind of feel it's more in the family life. There very well could be a child on the way. Okay, some of you may have been thinking about having a child, and then it's like, well, no, I don't know if I'd be a very good mother. I don't know if I'd be a very good father. You know, like really putting yourself down instead of, you know, working at having a family and, you know, realizing that you do have a lot of love to give. Okay, so you're kind of scared to make this some like a sharing experience with a partner, and it's like you're really berating yourself here. Okay, so what needs to be done, Star? This is healing energy. You need to kind of heal those old patterns that you've been living in. Possibly, you know, they've been ingrained in you ever since you were a child. It's time to start changing something up here. Okay, and I really do feel that it has something to do with that ego. Like it's just screaming at me here. Let's see, let's pull some more cards on this. There is happiness, abundance coming, and for some of you, yes, there is a child coming to the family. We've got Two of Swords, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. Yeah, you need to be a lot better to yourself than you have been. You need to show yourself some compassion here. So we've got the Nine of Wands. That's a card of compassion. Things have been really rough for you lately. Just go easy on yourself. Put the guilt and self-doubt aside. It's time to start making some really good decisions for yourself, something concrete, you know. And with that Five of Wands, like, put the energy in. Quit fighting against yourself, you know, with that ego, and listen to the intuition and stay very positive, okay? Make some good decisions for yourself. What advice would you give someone if they were in this position? Okay, you can, it's a lot easier to give someone advice than to give yourself the advice and follow it, right? So, you know, some of you may need to put yourself in that scenario where you, you know, where you're pretending to give someone else advice, but it's really you that you're giving it to. All right, so let's see. Let's get some advice here. So here we have the Nine of Cups. This is a card of your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams. What is it that you want to accomplish in your life? Oh, and then we've got two cards coming out here. We've got the Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yeah, you're carrying a heavy burden, like you are undeserving. All right, it's time to put that to rest. All right, this Ten of Wands means it's come to an end. Okay, your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams, keep working on that. It's going to lead to a lot of celebration here and a lot of happiness. All right, so stay committed to yourself, be good to yourself, and yeah, just get rid of the ego. Don't listen to it. It doesn't know what it's talking about. All right, so last card here, and here we have the first quarter moon in Aquarius. This is Trust the Universe. So with this, I see it as surrender, you know, some control over the situation that you can't control. All right, and ask the universe for some help here. All right, trust that the universe is going to align things up for you. And our very first card that came out here, remember, was celestial alignment. So if you've been waiting for the stars to align so that you could start this new project. To me, what I'm seeing is, yeah, it's time to start getting things off the ground here, okay? And, you know, keep that ego in check. All right, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you hadn't seen them yet, I had already posted last week the zodiacs, okay, and that was from Tuesday to Friday. So if you haven't seen them yet, I encourage you to go and check that out. There may be something in there that you know, is quite a treasure for you. Don't forget to check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. Okay. You know, sometimes our sun sign doesn't really resonate within the zodiac. You might have to check the other three. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching. I want you guys to have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time.